Welcome back YouTube, Nick here bringing you another awesome track build video. Today what we'll be doing is taking this triple and making it way better. As you saw in the intro, it is now a very beefy catapult step up. The clips you just saw were from the 12th installment of our track build series. Link at the end if you want to see us making this greater the first time, but now we really made it awesome. So now that we gave you a preview, let's dive into building. To get things started, our camera died as we were stacking the initial dirt for this down ramp, so boom, big pile for you. Our intent here is to build a fairly large down ramp to make this jump really a good step up. In the end, we had over 6 feet of height change from the takeoff to the landing, so it succeeded. We also wanted to make this jump really poppy, and with that, you need a big down ramp. You can't jump big if you don't have a big landing. As we sit here and stack clay on the down ramp, we'll switch over and show you where we are getting the dirt from. This hillside here is next to the tabletop we built earlier in the year, and we have still been finished grading it out. We knew there was a ton of dirt left here to pull out while still letting the hill naturally drain. So we dug up that, and as you can see by these tire tracks, have been driving it over and stacking it in the other side of the pasture. Alright, so sit back and relax. I'll be back in a bit once we're done with the down ramp. The down ramp is officially taking shape, so it's time to get working on the front. With this rebuild of the jump, we are also going to rework the corner and push it further down the hill so we are turned sooner and have a straighter run into the jump. The dirt in this corner, as you saw, is actually pretty nice. We've spent quite a bit of time pulling rocks and adding wood chips. So before we go moving it down the hill, we're going to scrape off the surface and pull that nice dirt out. Stack it up off to the side, and then when we get done, come back and add it in. Once we've pulled that nice brown gold off the surface, what we'll do is take the backhoe and start pushing the corner down the hill. There was a few trees on the downhill side that we need to dig the stumps out beforehand. After that, we will literally take the backhoe and ram the dirt down the hill into the shape we want it, and then use the box blade on the Kubota to make it real nice. All right, y'all, I'm back and the corner is looking amazing. Now that we have this roughly in the shape we want, we are going to transition to working on the takeoff of the jump. Because we want this jump to have a lot of pop, we're going to need a pretty tall takeoff. We don't want to ruin the height difference of the step up though, so we're going to dig out in front of it to make it taller. After digging out the front, Dylan will then start stacking dirt on the lip. If you're wondering why we're stacking it a few feet away from the old lip, we're actually making the gap further while making this jump bigger.
My heart rages around like an ocean in my head, because there are so many things that I left unsaid. I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that it's not reality. If you are echoing around inside these parallel dimensions all alone, know I'll find you in my dreams. My heart rages around like an ocean in my head. I can
Alright, we've finished roughing in both the takeoff and the landing. This day is starting to end, so what we're going to do is water it one last time, grab the dirt bikes, and send it.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Now that we have thoroughly tested the jump and Dylan left a nice lasting imprint, we're back on a different weekend to finish this thing up. Although I was able to make the gap fine on my 450 and Dylan got over it even with a shitty corner on his 2-stroke, we are going to come in and dig out in front of the jump and try getting at least another 1 foot of height difference in the run-in. We will take this dirt and make a slight table double for people that can't jump the full step up, and then also use some dirt to fill in the transition. After that, we're going to get to work on digging out the inside of the corner and making it just generally better. With this corner sloping towards the hill, it will naturally hold water, so we are going to dig out the inside so that all of that water pools next to the track and doesn't flood. If we have an issue long term, we'll put a drain in, but I'm pretty confident we dug out enough that we won't have that issue. The corner and double portion of the jump are looking good, so now we're coming back to the down ramp to get this into its finished shape. I wanted a little bit more height, so we're going to add dirt to the entire down ramp and raise it up slightly and then re-smooth out the transition going into the corner. The down ramp is officially done and looking great, so we're going to need to finish up the face. With us digging out the run in, we're going to need to reshape the arc and the takeoff. In this process, we are also going to make it slightly steeper so we can get some more pop. Once we've finished this up, we'll head down into the corner and do some more finish shaping down there. Once we got the corner into its finished shape, we took the backhoe and rolled in all the clay. Our intent here is to take some black dirt and actually add another layer on top of this. This clay is extremely rocky and we don't want to rip into it while we build the track. So what we do is we will finish grade the entire clay section and then we will come back and add black dirt in the track portion. And to ensure that we're grading this properly, I took the 3-point and rolled the box blade so it cants into the hill and then sat there and did a ton of passes until we had a nice downward slope that led into our inside corner drain. The slope of the corner is looking really good. The inside is about as deep and smooth as we think we want it. So what we're going to do now is start adding black dirt back into the corner. This black dirt is a mix of dirt from our forest, dirt from previous forests that we've opened up for the tabletop, and the dirt from the corner before we started. With this, another day comes to the end, which means gotta do some more testing.
Does it jump a clock?
It is. Well, you're good whenever.
Needs a little more.
After another fun ride testing, determined that the jump is amazing and good to go. But the corner is not yet what we want it to be. There was a weird kind of double apex where we pushed out the run in slightly more than we pushed out the run out. So you kind of turned down and squared up twice instead of having a smooth arc. So we're going to add some dirt to the run out portion of this corner to get a better radius. And then we're going to grab some more black dirt and finish coating the corner. Now that I'm done adding in that nice black dirt, this jump is ready and the corner is good to go. In the end, the gap was 50 feet from takeoff to knuckle, just how we wanted it to be. The height of the takeoff was 8 feet tall in the step up portion, so the difference between the takeoff and the landing is another 6 foot tall. We didn't eyeball this math. We actually pulled out a laser level and measured all of the heights. The down ramp is around 4 foot of run out height, but on the inside's around 6 foot tall because it's built into a hill. Thanks for tuning in to another YouTube video. This jump turned out fantastic. I can't wait to sit there and session it. It's a great feature in the track. We have a little more testing footage to come and some sweet before and after so you can really get a perspective on what we changed.